I've been playing guitar for more than 40 years, and today I'm going to show you how to play Seven Married Three's #1 hit from 1996, Cumbersome. Good morning, and thank you for dropping by to rock out with us here on the couch. Boy, do we have a good one for you today. The band Seven Married Three started back in 1992 playing clubs in Williamsburg, Virginia, where the band met and attended William and Mary University. In 1994, a 6-minute-long version of the song Cumbersome found its way into rotation on 1011 WJRR, Orlando's rock station. After graduating in 1995, the band moved to Florida, where they enjoyed instant regional success. After signing a record deal with Mammoth, they released American Standard. That album featured a shorter single version of Cumbersome, plus the band's second hit, Water's Edge. Stay here after the lesson, and we'll talk about how the band got its name and a whole lot more. For now, let's jump right in and learn that driving intro riff. Super easy song in standard tuning today. Let's talk about the chords first. To start with, we're going to have an F sharp rooted on the 6th string. It is a bar chord. We're going to have an E, just an open E chord, probably one of the first chords that you learn in guitar. We're going to have a B bar chord rooted on the 5th string. And then here just a little bit later on, we're also going to have an A bar chord rooted on the 6th string. That's going to come in when we get to the chorus. So if these bar chords are making you nervous, if that's not something that you're comfortable with, I would challenge you, because there's only 2 bar chords in this whole song. Make this the song that you force yourself to learn bar chords on. And I'll post a link to a video I did last year called Bar Chords 101, which seemed to be popular. A lot of people commented and said it helped them a lot. And when I forced myself to learn bar chords, that was a big milestone in my playing. So I'm sure it will be for you as well if you haven't learned those yet. So the song starts out with the intro riff. It's going to sound like this. So, the hardest part about this song really is the chucka-chuckas and getting that rhythm down between the bar chords, which is really not that hard. But it starts out with this F sharp bar chord. We play 2 downs, and then we're going to lift the tension off the strings, so I'm just barely touching the strings. I'm not fretting the frets, I'm just barely touching the strings for the chucka-chuckas. And so it's going to be down, down, fretted. And then I let the tension off, and it's down, up for the chucka-chucka. And then another, and then it's an up, down, fretted. So 2 downs, chucka-chucka, and then fret again, and an up, down. And then we're going to go here to this E chord. And we do the chucka-chuckas, but it's when we're muting it, when we're letting the tension off, we do a down, up, down, and then on that second up, we're going to fret it, and that's going to be the note that rings out. So and then we let that ring a little bit, and then we're going to stir it up a little bit. So down, up, down, up. Then we're going to go to this B chord, and we're going to do that exact same cycle, but instead of an F sharp to an E, we're going to do it as a B to an F sharp. And then we end on the up on the F sharp. The first time through that intro riff, there's only one guitar playing, and it has relatively light overdrive on it. It's really a fairly clean signal. So my guitar, and it's played on a single coil guitar. So in the video you see a Les Paul, but it has P90 pickups. So it's a little clearer. It's not as thick and as full. That's a harder sound to get on a humbucker guitar like I've got here. So all I did was I turned my guitar down to about 5.5 or 6 for the first time through. And then once I get through it the first time, then I reach down and I turn my guitar up a little louder to about 9 when the other instruments kick in and you got a little more dirt. So that exact same riff, once you get that down, that serves as the intro riff, as soon as you get through a complete cycle, he's singing. And you're going to play that exact same riff a complete cycle 2 more times, and that is also going to be your verse. Then you're going to go into the chorus of the song, which goes like this. We're going to play just an F sharp chord. As it's ringing, I'm going to play strings 1, 2, and 3. Then I'm going to go up to the A major bar chord. And again, I'm going to play strings 1, 2, 3 after I play that A major. Then I drop down to an E major, just an open chord. Same thing, 1, 2, 3. And then we go back to the F sharp, but we're going to do this. So I'm hitting some of those fretted. I'm hitting some of those with the tension taken off the strings, so it's a chukka, and it's just one of those that you just got to listen to it and feel it and play it to get it right. So I'm letting off tension, I'm putting tension back on, and that's part of how you play that again. And then we go back to it. It does it two times total, so another F sharp. 1, 2, 3, then we go to the A. Another 1, 2, 3, and then back to the E. 1, 2, 3, and then back to the F sharp. Then we go right back into our intro riff and we start the second verse. So the structure of the song then is going to be verse, chorus 1, verse, chorus 2. They're identical, and then we come to this interlude part that starts on the F sharp. It's the part where he says, too heavy, too light, too wrong, too right, too black and too white, today, tonight, cumbersome. And that sounds like this. And he continues, goes through it a couple times. So it starts out here on the F sharp, and we're just going to play the chord, and then we palm mute. So I'm keeping the pressure on with my left hand. I'm palm muting with my right hand for the up down chukka, and then I hit it again. So that's my right hand doing all the work there. Now I go up to the A. Then down to the open E, and I'm just going to play it, pause, and then play it again. And then we go back to the F sharp, and we have, just like we did earlier, it's the... And then it starts over, and it goes through that little section again. Does that twice, and then we have the section where it gets into the singing, where it's the no, 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 yeah. I'm not a singer, I know, sorry. But that, when he's singing, is 2 E's to an F sharp. Every other one, when he's not singing, is an A to an F sharp. No, 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 yeah. When he's not singing, it's the A to the F sharp. After 2 of those, he lets it ring, and as it's dying out, we're going to reach down and turn down our volume a little bit, and it comes into the breakdown part. So the first time through, I'm just going to play the chord. And this is the part where it's kind of slow, and he says there is a balance between 2 worlds, one with an arrow and a cross. So the first one is just the F sharp. Then we're going to go to the open E. Then we're going to go to the B. And then back to the F sharp. After we play that F sharp the second time, so F sharp, E, B, F sharp, that's the 3rd fret of the 3rd string, the G string. We're going to play that just one time and wiggle it around. So we have the F sharp, and then it's just a couple bends up and down. Then it goes back and plays the F sharp again. This time, I'm forming the chord with my hand, but I'm not barring all these strings. I'm really just playing the first, like, string 6, 5, 4, and 3, really, to get that chord in. And then I'm going to hit the open E string. And then same with the E. I'm going to play the E. Then hit that open E, high E string. And then the same with the B, but this time, instead of barring the E, I'm just going to play it up like this, playing strings 5, 4, and 3. That allows me to hit that high E string one time between, and then back to the F sharp with the wiggle. This time when we get back, there's a pick slide, and then we go back into the... Now, for the most part, the rest of the song is going to carry forward either doing that or doing the no, no, no's. But there are a couple of fills, and that's what we're going to talk about next. So this song has no guitar solo that we have to learn. However, there are a couple of quick lead fills right towards the end. The first one comes at the end of one of those fast sections where it's too heavy, too light, too black, too white, just like we went through a little bit ago. But it's going to sound like this. So after that second hit on the E, the open E, you play it once, and there's a pause, play it again. So instead of going back to the F sharp, we're going to do this. And it's just real simple. It's straight up, straight back down. We're going 9 to 11 on the A string, 9 to 11 on the D string, 9 to 11 on the G string. And then we're going to go back down, 11, 9 on the G, 11, 9 on the D, 11, 9 on the A. And then coming out of that, so again, then it goes into the no, no, no's. So we have the open E to the F sharp, the A to the F sharp, Open E to the F sharp, A to the F sharp. We do that twice, and then we have the second fill, which is this. And that is just 11-9 on the G, 11-9 on the D. And then when we get to the A, we're going to go 11-10-9-7. And then we're right back into the... Then that's how the song ends. It just fades out on an F sharp chord. What a fantastic song. To me, it's super interesting to think that this song was written by a band that had only been a band for a couple of years and that both the guitar players hadn't been playing for much longer than that. Before I forget, the band name Seven Mary Three, that comes from Jason Ross and Jason Pollock's shared love of the TV show Chips, which anyone my age can surely relate to. The radio call signs for the show's motorcycle cop heroes John Baker and Frank Poncherello, aka Ponch, were Seven Mary 3 and Seven Mary 4 respectively. Cumbersome hit #1 on Billboard's rock charts. While the band had other successful songs, Water's Edge being another notable hit from the same album, Cumbersome was such a smash that the band members considered it both a blessing and a curse. The song's popularity gained the band some huge breaks very early on. Just one example is that they were opening arena concerts for the hugely popular 90s band Live before they were even signed to a record deal. Drummer Gita Khalsa said that the song was like a monkey on the band's back, with each subsequent album failing to reach Cumbersome's high mark. He also expressed disappointment during performances that a considerable number of people would leave after the band played the song. While some of the members are still involved in music, others have gone on to find successful careers in the entertainment and finance industries. Cumbersome's lyrics and subject matter are also a powerful part of the song that fans can often relate to. The word cumbersome means a difficult weight or a burden. Jason Pollock said that the song and the entire American Standard album is about dealing with difficult things in our lives. At times, we all feel as though there is a tremendous weight on our shoulders and we all must face cumbersome and heavy issues in our lives. If you can relate because there are difficult things you're facing in your life now, as always, I would encourage you to pick Jesus. I'd encourage you to seek Him with all of your heart. He offers forgiveness no matter the offense. He offers comfort no matter the pain, and rest no matter the difficulty. The wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is eternal life through Jesus Christ our Lord. Knowing Him changes everything. If you like what I'm doing here, I'll ask that you give me a thumbs up below and subscribe to the channel. I also have a link in the description for my Buy Me a Coffee page if you'd like to buy me a coffee. In the near future, we hope to offer t-shirts and some other useful guitar needs there. If you need a new set of strings, or if you'd like to own any of the gear that I use in these videos, there are affiliate links in the description as well. We want, need, and appreciate your support so that we can keep on doing what we're doing. Thanks so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you back again soon, right here on the couch.